video of a driver being rescued in the floodwaters in Marin County. A sheriff's deputy jumped into action after he spotted a car trapped in a creek. He broke the back window and pulled the woman to safety just in time. The woman says she ended up in the creek after a large puddle of water on the road caused her to lose control. Good reminder to be careful out there. An unsettling incident in North Carolina has one man questioned the safety of his new iPhone. Look at this. Just 60 days after he bought it, he claims it exploded in his pocket. Ouch. Here's the aftermath. The owner says he found it in the state after he noticed a burning smell. Experts who took a look at the phone could not tell if the issue was caused by a manufacturing defect, but they say the location of the explosion is quite odd around the camera. Can you imagine?
That doesn't seem pleasant.
No. Kcal News at 9 starts right now.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Round 2 of storms gradually moving out, but the overnight and morning rainfall was strong enough to cause concerns in the burn areas. We're going to be live with team coverage.
And you've heard the name USAID, but what does the agency do? We'll break down its mission, the impact it makes, and why it may matter more than you think.
And Usher said yes to performing the halftime show last year, but there are a handful of artists who have said no to headlining. We're going to reveal the big names who've actually declined the gig. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside. There's Long Beach. Hey, look, our camera cleared up. The rain's moving out. You can actually see that it's Long Beach. There's LAX. A little slow moving out there.
A little gray out there.
A little gray. Going to be a little cloudy. Hope you're having a good morning, though. You're watching Kcal News Mornings at 9, and it is Friday, February 7th. I'm Jamie Yukas.
I'm Rudy Shabazzi. Thanks for waking up with us. Paul Diano and Kalina Estrinos are here to bring your next weather and traffic as well. Good morning. I know the roads are slow out there, and it's wet out there,
I
but
just
we
love
need
when
it.
you guys do the weather.
Yeah.
It's so fun because we don't know what camera it's going to be. It's a surprise from the camera, and today it's like, oh, it was totally wet in Long Beach, and now it's totally dry. So it's, it's a little bit, what are we going to look at here? Exactly, right? We are drying out. I'll show you the radar. We showed you the camera in Long Beach where the rain has ended. Things are evaporating, but still kind of rainy in the Inland Empire and rainy in our foothills. We'll take you first to the Inland Empire. And along the 215 north of San Bernardino, we've got some steady rain. I haven't seen much yellow, but there's a few pockets of yellow in the mountains themselves and some rain just to the north of San Bernardino up toward Rialto. We are looking at the rain wrapping up in the mountains, but still kind of drippy on our camera in Mount Wilson. Next weather headlines. It was a super soggy night. It was the wettest day we've had in Los Angeles in 11 months. You got to go back to last March, the last time we were this wet. But there is a drying trend, which is already beginning this morning. I do expect some sunshine by late morning and early afternoon, and we will have a pleasant and dry weekend. Thousand Oaks, seeing a few peaks of sunshine already. You're farther west, so the front's gone for you. You'll see partly sunny skies at lunchtime, mostly sunny skies around 3 o'clock, but temperatures will be kept down only in the upper 50s. High temperatures today, low 60s for most of you. Inland Empire 62. It's raining now. That'll be done soon. For our valleys, metro area, and beaches, highs will be in the low 60s. So a soaking rainfall is now moving out. We'll talk about the next rain chance coming up. Talking traffic with Kalina right now. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I finally have good news. This 91 East right at Valley View, all lanes are open now. This is following that fatal crash we had earlier this morning. The freeway has been shut down since 4 o'clock this morning when it happened. So now it's recovered in that area. Here's the 5 freeway though through Santa Ana. In our next traffic camera, you can see lots of space in between the cars this morning. Looking pretty good there, heading southbound. No problems out of Anaheim. A little pocket of slowing through Santa Ana this morning. Here's a look at LA. We've got lots of red still. I have a crash on the 110 north at Avenue 52, left lane blocked off there. Southbound on the 110 before York, this crash cleared to the shoulder, so you're starting to see traffic recovering here. And here's a look at the 405 Sepulveda Pass this morning, where it is wet, just like Paul mentioned, and it's also slowing down out there. Travel time for you, 55-minute ride from Roscoe to Sunset. Ladies, back to you.
All right, Kalina, thank you for that. The rain did come down in Altadena and Pasadena overnight.
Kcal News reporter Cara Pinstrom is there with a look at the conditions right now.
The threat of rain prompted public work crews to install all of this K-rail here along New York Drive, and just above it, this is where the Eaton fire raced from Altadena into Pasadena. The hillside, very fragile. Almost 700 feet of K-rail have been installed in the Eaton and Palisade burn areas. All right, take a look at this. Earlier this morning, we shut the rain coming down hard on Lake Avenue in Altadena. The EPA, they have placed special tubes along the curbs that can absorb toxic materials that wash down. A sheriff command station has been set up right outside the Altadena station. Deputies there told me they're staffed up, keeping watch. So far, no reports of any significant issues. And the National Weather Service has reiterated their belief this storm is unlikely to trigger any major flooding issues. The concern remains that any isolated burn areas might get heavier rain rates. Over in Highland Park, look at this. The rain caused flooding on the 110 freeway. All lanes were submerged, causing quite a water show as cars traveled under via Marisol. The freeway dips there, so pretty hazardous for these drivers to try and push through this. Fortunately, everyone okay. Over in Long Beach, someone spotted a truck floating backwards in the LA River. They called 911. It was first seen near Del Amo Boulevard in the LA River right around midnight. Long Beach Fire and Search and Rescue responded, and no one was found inside the truck. Back here live, I want to leave you with this shot. We flipped our camera around to give you a look at the storm water maintenance area. It's called the Eaton Yard here, and you can see lots of the heavy equipment down there that is being used to haul away some of this debris. This area actually burned as well, so they've had to haul away some of the debris from it. Cara Finstrom, Kcal News.
Mayor Karen Bass is laying out a new timeline on the road to recovery.
And it looks like phase 1 of the cleanup is already ahead of schedule. Kcal News reporter Rick Montanez is live with an update. Rick.
Yeah, the mayor says it should just be a couple of weeks until phase 1 work is done here, and they're bringing the hazardous waste to a site here at the beach, and she's reminding everyone that she is concerned about that, but says it will only be temporary. But check out what they're up against. We've been dealing with a lot of rain out here as well. So while the EPA and the Army Corps of Engineers is trying to do this work, also working in the rain. So the mayor spoke about an hour ago, and she says that she's concerned about the decision at the federal level to use Will Rogers State Beach as the hazardous waste cleanup. But the mayor was not involved in that decision. The EPA is using this site to sort and package hazardous household waste and then ship it off for final disposal. Now, the city is setting up phone lines, websites, and in-person assistance for fire victims. Mayor Karen Bass says she's optimistic about this cleanup work.
As of now, the U.S.